It's recording so we can just begin.
I know, but no phones. No phones.
Can I play Tiny Tower? I already stocked my building. It doesn't involve any thinking. Just start.
I thought that was a joke, but it's
joke
not.
too.
That was dead serious.
We can talk about.
I heard a vibration.
We can talk about Tiny
It
Tower.
keeps adding up. I hate that I put so much work into this
Start.
day and night, and this is I get Tiny Tower in response.
Day and night.
Your picture is still on my wall. On my wall, the colors are bright.
Welcome to the Average Gamer Podcast. I, of course, am Chris. You are?
Drew.
Shane.
Alright. Shane, what are you drinking today?
Water. And
Out of it.
Santa's White Christmas.
Santa's White Christmas over here as well.
Coffee.
Barney's stepping their game up. They really
It
are.
does. If you smell it, it smells like a Barney's store in the mall.
I know, it's good.
No.
Bet Andy wishes he had some.
No.
What are you drinking,
I
Andy?
got a Zephyr Hills water bottle
Oh, that's quality spring water.
with the small cap to
That's-
save.
That's Florida aquifers
Mm-hmm.
at their finest.
No Florida rivers.
Aquifers.
Aquifers.
Is that aquifers?
Yeah.
Natural
Oh,
spring.
it came out of a mountain river.
Florida?
Aquifers.
Hey, Mountain
You're thinking of a
Rivers, yeah,
different brand.
Florida.
That's straight aquifer right there. Mm-hmm. Should we get into it, guys? Folks? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Tiny Tower. Okay.
Tiny Tower, it's a video game.
It is a
If you
video
want to get
game.
technical here.
Shane, I'm the technical one, not you.
I have 40 floors now.
That means nothing to me.
It's a lot of floors, man.
How many makeup stores do you have in there?
I have no makeup stores.
What kind of stores do you have? Now I'm curious.
Well, my top 40th floor is a haunted house.
It's dumb. You can't choose what you pick. You just pick
That's part of the
brand,
game.
and you get random shit.
It's part of the
stupid,
game.
like massage parlors.
I don't have any of those.
That doesn't sound much like a game. It sounds just like, look at a screen.
It's one of those, like, timed, like...
They have to wait. It's like
It's one of
Farmville,
those,
but in
yeah,
a
it's
tower.
one of those.
So, that's awful.
Yeah,
That's,
it
that's
is.
not...
You have to wait 20 minutes till the little dude's building their building.
Yeah, no, mine takes, like, a whole day to put a building in now. But 19 minutes till I get a boo.
What's a boo? A ghost for your haunted house?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Holy crap. Alright, big news of the week. Resident Evil 6 has been announced. Coming out November, competing with Call of Duty. What are your thoughts? Have either of you watched the trailer?
I
No.
I watched it this morning.
Resident Evil,
Yeah.
I've never played Resident Evil except in an arcade. Did they have an arcade version?
I think you're thinking of the wrong game.
I'm thinking of the House of the Dead.
Good job.
The light gun game.
Good job, dude.
That has no relation.
Resident Evil was the last one when they were in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watched it and I played a little bit of
Chris,
that.
Yeah, I watched you play it.
Did you play anything besides 5?
I played the one, wasn't there one on Wii? Like 4 was on Wii?
They did a Wii port of 4.
Yeah,
it was originally like GameCube, then ported PS2.
Oh, no, I played on GameCube.
Yeah, that was
My friend's
originally
house.
exclusive to GameCube, and then got ported.
What
I didn't like it as much as 5.
What is
I
this
thought 5 was
game
better.
about?
Well, here's the thing. That's a very rare opinion
Why?
that you like 5 over 4.
Well, I liked the co-op. I had fun. It was because I was
this
playing
one
with
will
my
have go. But a
friends.
lot of people have been complaining that the roots of the game have been just completely...
Oh, see, I don't know / care about
Japanese
that.
developers.
Okay, Shane. Next, what we're talking about is it was the original survival. It wasn't the original Alone in the Dark for PC options, but it really spawned the survival horror genre in video games. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Close
Survival
Quarters.
horror?
Survival horror is the genre.
Like Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
House of Dead.
No.
That's no, Shane.
Yes, that's quite survival horror if I've ever seen one.
Oh, God.
When that big witch, like the big spider lady comes? That's horror.
Anyways, okay, so the first 3, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, first 3, PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 comes out, Resident Evil 4, completely changes everything for the better. Awesome. One of the greatest games of all time.
Okay, continue.
Okay? but it wasn't zombies. It was like an infection.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of different, whatever. And then Resident Evil 5 really doubled down on it, and people complained that it was almost strictly an action game. It was just like a shooter.
It was, though.
Which it was. Which,
It was
like,
so
I'm not...
fun.
Exactly, it was really, really fun. It's just one of those things that everyone's like, they shouldn't call it Resident Evil, though.
Oh, yeah.
They should call it fun action zombie fun. You know?
The zombies are infections.
Well, this new one is...
Well, all zombies are infections.
Yeah, but we mean like octopus's arms with blades coming out and they're
That's
fast.
stupid. They're little mutants.
Yeah.
That's not zombies.
Anyways, I love these games, but Resident Evil 6, they've heard the complaints, but they haven't really... Instead of solving the issue, they more were just like, okay, let's just make both games in one. So essentially you have Leon Kennedy, and that's where you'll fight regular zombies.
That'll be more like survival horror.
Yeah, and you're like, in what it looks like you're kind of like...
Kennedy?
Leon Kennedy's from Resident Evil 4, and he was in another one too, I forget. But it was a cool trailer. He's like the president's like bodyguard, and then the president becomes infected and shoots him in the face.
Oh.
Are there like 4 playable characters?
Well, here's the thing. There seems to be like 3 scenarios.
Yeah.
So you Leon Kennedy, and then you have... Oh, crap.
Was the second
think it's
character
Chris
the guy from the
Redfield.
second game?
What?
Was the guy from Resident Evil 5?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another character.
And then there was some other
Then
guy
there's a
fighting.
new guy entirely. Each of the 3 have their own little sidekick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty much like you can assume this is going to be 2-player co-op once again. 3 different scenarios.
That was fun though. I liked the 2-player co-op.
Yeah. So, it will...
Except like the after game, like the multiplayer thing or whatever.
Oh, well, that was just tack on. That was
bad.
Shane, are you excited?
Yes. Is this
Why?
the one where the logo looks like a giraffe giving a blowjob to a woman?
Yes.
Or
Backwards.
the other way around?
It's a giraffe, like,
Receiving a blowjob?
yeah. That's what the
Woman?
logo has been. I almost guarantee they'll change it.
Probably.
Yeah, I think they will too. It was
Uh-huh.
really obvious.
You know that graphic designer is getting so much flack over there at Capcom?
Probably.
He's probably walking in there that he has a nickname already and everything.
Draft boy. Draft boy.
Anyways, the big news about this also is there is a like Resident Evil action game. It's like 4-player co-op called Operation Raccoon City that's coming out like late February, and it's made by Slant 6, and it's like I'm pretty sure that's a Western developer. I might be wrong, but they're like Western oriented, as we talked about last week, right, Shane?
Yeah.
So this is pretty much a straight up action, like you're just like a straight up badass and you just kill zombies left and right. And it's 4-player co-op, and it's more like Left 4 Dead-esque, if you will. Yet, now they're...
Is it top down?
No, it's behind the shoulder. But it's like now they're releasing that in February and then Resident Evil 6 in November. Why would anyone buy it?
To hold them over? Is it a full game or is
It's a full game.
Or is it Left 4 Dead-esque game?
It's a full game. I was saying that's the style, like it's 4-player, multiplayer co-op, kill zombies.
I don't know. I mean, they're kind of different.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where they haven't like hyped it much at all, and like you guys haven't heard of it, right? Exactly.
No.
It's coming out next month. It's just like
the PlayStation Vita.
just like the PlayStation Vita, Shane. You've been seeing the ads now, though. Right?
Well,
I
I've seen
saw, I saw it during the
Gator basketball game.
Mm-hmm. They know their market. All right, so
That's true.
we good on Resident Evil?
Yeah. Everything was dead. I thought it was half dead. So.
On that note,
I can't get over anyone.
okay. Next, last week we were talking about 2012 releases, and I realized that I couldn't really remember anything, and I thought I should go back and research it.
Yes.
So, Chris has compiled Chris's big list of games of 2012.
Bioshock.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Bioshock's in the sky this time, though.
We're gonna get
Floating-
there,
floating
folks.
balloons, isn't
We're
it?
gonna get there, folks.
Okay.
Okay, let me run down the list, because I'm sure, Shane, there's going to be some surprises here for you.
Yeah.
You're going to go, oh!
Really? Good ones?
Well, let me start off right off the bat here. The new Twisted Metal, February 14th.
I want to play that.
So soon.
February 14th.
Valentine's Day edition.
I don't care about that.
Valentine's Day, that's the big thing.
That's the thing, that's the point.
Shane loves those games.
I do, I'll be the
Did you
little
ever
clown
Vigilante
guy.
8?
Vigilante 8, maybe no. Don't compare them.
I liked Vigilante 8.
You're one of those
I
kids.
was. I didn't have either system, though, so I just had to play it when I was at my friend's house.
It's a wannabe. Twisted Metal's so much cooler. But anyways, so you're going to buy that.
Of course.
Dave Jaffe up into his house.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
I don't know what that means.
You got Soul Calibur 5 coming out January 31st.
Don't care about that either.
I don't know what that is.
Alright.
But what are the special characters, though? Because don't they always do one where it's like...
Crap. I think, is this the one with Altair?
Maybe. I haven't read anything, because I remember one year it was
Yoda.
Link, Yoda, Kratos. Wasn't Kratos one? Yeah. They always have...
No, Master Chief is better alive.
What
Yeah,
are you
I'm
talking
pretty sure
about?
it's a fighting game. But they always, like, ever since 3, they've been, like, bringing in, like, secret characters based on platforms.
Like Ezio.
Yeah, so Ezio is supposedly in this one, I think.
Oh.
And there's others. I don't remember. Alright.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't really
We
care.
don't really
I
care.
don't like, is it just fighting like Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
Those are boring.
Yeah. You really have to, like, get into them.
Yeah, those are boring.
Alright. There's that first-person shooter Syndicate coming out in February I was talking about last week.
I don't remember you talking about
I think
that.
that's good reviews. I might buy it. Here's the big one that Andy and I and our old chap Christian, who's probably listening in. Hey, shout out!
Christian.
That's the six!
Snowboards. It's tricky.
That pretty much sums up that game. It's going to be amazing. Agreed, Andy? SSX.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for that.
See, if you went on your
I
phone,
don't
we would have
like
had
how-
that reaction much sooner.
I don't like how they just called it SSX.
Well, it was SSX Deadly Descent.
I would rather have that.
I thought that was coming out a long time ago.
When is
Did
it?
they push it back?
February 28th.
Did they
I would
push,
probably spend dollars on
did
it.
they push this back?
I don't know.
Or did I just watch a preview for it like a year ago for no reason?
Probably.
A year ago, because it was called SSX Deadly Ascent, and they had, like, Deadly Descent.
Then he was like flying down the mountain like hardcore.
Yeah, and they had, like, all these developer commentaries with shitty music in the background and
Yeah,
stuff.
I remember watching those.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's coming out in February. It's just called SSX now, and they just released some, like, more gameplay trailers.
Yeah, I was watching.
Looks very good. Looks
It
very
just reminds
good.
me of SSX Tricky.
Yep, and that's what we want. That's what we've been asking for.
Yes.
Alright, Mass Effect 3, of course, March 6th.
I wanted to play the other two this weekend, but
I got my dollars back on that.
Andy sold them. I mean, Chris sold them.
You can buy them on the Xbox. Oh, you don't have the hard drive.
Huh?
We were rocking that 16 gig?
I can plug in my hard drive to it.
No.
I can't.
Well, I guess it...
No, because they make you pay for their own things, like Apple.
No, that's Sony. This is... You can, like, hook up a flash drive and use that as storage, but you have to format it to the Xbox, and maybe your external can work that way.
But you'd have
I
to
can-
format your external.
That's too much
How
work.
yeah.
many gigs is it?
Enough. I
You
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I could, like, partition it and...
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Just go buy the bigger hard drive, or go buy another external hard drive. They're like $6.
Can I just go to like
50
a game
terabytes.
store and buy Mass Effect 1 for like $6?
Yes.
Probably.
I'll do that.
Okay. Next, Ninja Gaiden 3. Anyone play that?
Huh?
I won't.
What?
I bought the second one, and I got past the first level after like an hour, like hundreds of hours.
Ninja Guides 3?
Ninja Gaiden 3.
I think I've played these before.
No.
I had number
You
2.
haven't.
I think I have.
You haven't.
I watched Chris play number 2. I played with
Yeah,
him.
that was like freshman year. So
And we had to pick up the little flowers.
It was the hardest game I've ever
pick up
played.
the flowers,
I just
I remember
gave up.
that.
It wasn't worth it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ninja Gaiden 1, obviously it's like Ninja Gaiden, the original was like old, like Nintendo game.
That's what I played a long, long time ago.
For the NES, Shane.
Yes.
You might be right. I have no clue. I
I'm
never
100%
played it.
I'm right.
Okay, anyway, so
As a child.
they like Tecmo like revitalized the series with Ninja Gaiden for Xbox, and everyone loved it because it had like amazing graphics, but it was
Yeah,
just
you had to pick up little
notorious-
flowers.
Super hard.
notorious for its difficulty.
Not as bad as Dark Souls.
Yes,
Ew.
not nearly as bad.
Andy, you
Yeah.
can't.
I never played Dark Souls,
Yeah,
but
you don't know what it's like, man. Alright, now getting into,
More exciting ones?
yeah, well, of course, we're now going to get into fall and,
Christmas time, Call of Duty.
yeah. I mean, obviously, we're going to have,
TBA 2012.
obviously, yeah, TBA,
You didn't go March to Max Payne 3.
that's May now.
Oh my gosh. That's the worst.
It's May.
I want it
Yeah, I
now.
apologize, Max Payne 3.
Huh?
Max Payne 3.
That's that guy with the suit.
Yes,
Super
there you go.
excited. I was watching gameplay trailers
Yeah, I
today.
sent that to you. You like
Looks
that?
awesome.
Yeah, it does look
I
good.
went and watched more.
They made a movie out of him.
Yeah,
I
with
didn't even watch it.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Did not
I
even
think it was like
Mark.
PG-13, which made no sense for that series.
Yeah, but there were like weird demon things in it.
He's a demon.
It was his internal demon.
He's a demon, Andy.
Yeah.
Max Payne's a demon.
That is incorrect. Players, listeners, don't listen to that.
He jumps off the building and the wings come out of him.
You
You haven't seen the movie, have you? You just saw the
No.
trailer.
It's never
Yeah,
that
I'm
part
pretty
of
sure
it.
that was more of like in his head scene. And
That's dumb.
He's
yeah.
not a demon at all.
Okay,
Okay,
he was a demon.
come on. I don't know what that was. Alright, fall, of course, we're going to assume there's another Call of Duty, even though it's not announced. We're going to assume another Assassin's Creed, even though it's not announced.
I love Assassin's Creed.
Not that much. I don't love Assassin's Creed that much.
Anyways, I mean, those come out yearly, so...
I don't want my only yearly game will be football. It's the only game I'll buy yearly.
That's the only game I won't buy your lips is
Yeah.
exactly the fucking same
Yeah.
thing.
You get updates, stat updates.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is a little bit better this
I
year.
don't buy.
look, he always improves so much.
I don't buy Madden.
Alright,
Oh.
we also have...
Oh, Cam Newton is gone now. There's someone else coming
Yeah, exactly. That's the exact thing.
Exactly. As mentioned earlier, Bioshock is coming out in fall.
That's my most anticipated.
But I never played the second one because I got scared of it.
Oh my
I
god!
still
I
have.
hate you.
I still have the second one.
It's terrifying.
I played like the first few parts of it, and I just was not. I'm like I've done this before.
So this,
Yeah, but once you get into it, it was fun.
no, but okay, the third one is different, right?
It's completely different.
Before or after?
It's not even called Bioshock 3. It's Bioshock Infinite.
So what happens?
It's.
Aren't
okay.
you a big daddy?
Oh,
That was two.
That's two.
Oh, what are you in this one?
Okay, listen,
Person.
Shane. Listen,
Oh.
you are a person, as
Okay.
speculated. Okay? It's in like the same world, so it's that same like building. You know how they built Rapture and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's a new one called Columbia, which is a floating city in the sky.
Is it before or after Rapture?
During? I don't know.
Well, it's like in the setting. I think it's 1950s, and I believe that's kind of where Rapture is.
Rapture was in the 60s.
Okay, well, it could be 60s here too. I don't know for sure.
Oh.
It's
that
around the
steampunk looking
yeah,
stuff.
and it's a steampunk kind of as you're floating in the
Huh?
sky.
Steampunk?
You haven't heard that term
I'm
before?
not
No,
doing
it's-
this now.
Yeah, that's too
No.
complicated. Just Google. Just Google.
Use Google.
Use
Steam,
Google.
steampunk. Urban Dictionary. This
Okay,
one right now.
Shane will look that up. It's all Urban Dictionary. Just Google steampunk and look up some pictures. You'll get it. But yeah, Bioshock, it's in the sky. It looks really good. Graphics are amazing.
Pictures.
Looks like the sequel we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, it looks
for
really
that
cool.
series.
Did you watch there was like a 20-minute half gameplay
Yeah.
/ pre-rendered thing? Nobody could decide what it was, where they were like
That was gameplay.
zipping around through the things.
Yeah,
and that big huge
yeah.
bird thing came in.
Oh. It involves a setting where steam power is still widely used.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and airships and analog computers. I
Okay,
understand.
next.
All right, next game.
I understand.
So we're all extremely stoked for Bioshock, yeah?
yes.
It's my most anticipated.
All right.
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, when do we get a rock? Okay, just keep going. I'll bring it up later.
Okay. Far Cry 3. I don't
Don't
care.
care.
Far Cry's the one where you have to keep taking the pill because you have the disease.
Yeah, this one goes back to the jungle, kind of. It doesn't.
Do you remember how good the first one looked when
Yeah.
it first came out?
The second
Have you
one-
seen a picture of it now?
Yeah, it still looks good.
The second
No,
one was
it doesn't.
okay.
Oh,
No,
it
listen.
It's terrible.
It looked good.
The
No.
second one was okay, except you would always clear out like a section, you kill all the people,
Yeah.
and then 5 minutes later you try to drive
It's
back
just-
through it, and they all came back alive. And it was like
That game
just
was
annoying.
like it tried. I applaud them for trying new things. I mean, they completely changed. The first one was tropical island, and that's why it was cool. The second one was in Africa.
Yeah,
and they
it's like,
tried
oh,
all
no.
these.
The location was cool.
Yeah, and they had the
but-
brush fires, malaria. It was really cool, but it's
Yeah.
just like I feel like they bit off way more than
Oh,
they
like, oh no, my scurvy's coming back. I gotta take another pill.
Scurvy. Okay. Next, obviously rumored, no release release date, but GTA 5.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's not coming out this year.
When is my release
No.
date?
They haven't announced.
Spring 13 is what I predict.
And then what? It gets pushed back to Christmas 13?
Yes.
Well, I mean, 4 was April. And Rockstar kind of owns that, like, I mean, if you think about it, that's when Red Dead came out.
I want a Red Dead. Another Red Dead.
They, like, that's when, like, I feel like Rockstar, I mean, they're coming out with Max Payne, obviously not on purpose, but they kind of own this, like, almost out of school spring release date that no one else has touched. So I feel like I'm guessing April 2013.
So
It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be so
We're
good.
all buying it.
Well, clearly.
We're all buying our own copies.
I want GTA London to come back. Which one was that?
That was an expansion back to GTA 2.
I want that. Again.
Alright. So, that one's gonna be good. Tomb Raider reboot.
I don't care.
You guys should look into it, though. Completely different. Looks really good.
Okay. I
I don't
will
wanna go
look
Skyrim.
into it.
But Borderlands 2.
Don't care.
Shane and I like that.
We like Borderlands, except our disc broke.
Yeah.
We have 2 of them over there.
I know because we got another one for someone else.
Yeah.
And we
I was
stopped
supposed to
playing.
give that back to him. But
Oh well, you forgot.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Why don't we ever finish it though?
We can.
That's okay. Let's do that today.
I have to do numerical analysis.
Okay.
There you go.
Borderlands 2. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks
Yes.
really good. They're doing more of the same, but it looks really good.
Yes.
Still rumored, of course, Connect Star Wars.
I don't care about
Connect
that.
Star Wars.
The Star Wars Connect game. I just thought I'd throw that on there because of Shane.
I don't
I
care.
want to play Star Wars, but our Connect isn't working here. So how will I do it?
That game won't come out.
Yeah,
while we're still
you,
looking here.
you'll have to
So you can deal with that.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I'll be some loser dude live in my apartment playing Connect Star Wars all myself.
See, that's exactly how I will be, except for I wouldn't put the word loser there.
Yeah.
I'll be a cool dude in my apartment all
I agree.
myself.
Yeah. Step your game up, Marcus.
Mark?
Alright, Counter-Strike Go.
I don't know what that is.
I love
Global-
Counter-Strike,
Global
but I mean,
Offensive.
just come on. If you're gonna, it's just like the Global Offensive. It's like the same thing again. It's like, you know how like Counter-Strike Source, they've got this one, like, they're trying to make it seem like it's a brand new sequel, but it's not. They added like a Molotov cocktail. That's it.
Those are always fun to play with.
Yeah, I never cared for them.
The big thing is it's coming to consoles, so that could be, I mean,
Oh,
That
that is
could
a
be-
big thing.
yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, the last time they tried that was Counter-Strike for Xbox One.
I bought that.
You did?
Yeah.
Not
I
a
didn't
good
play
game.
it. I didn't play it
Yeah.
because it wasn't good.
Alright. Now, here's a big one for Andy and I.
What about me? I'll see.
Hitman Absolution.
Yes. Oh,
Hitman?
the last one was so good. I've
Well,
beaten it like
yes.
3 times.
This one looks really good.
I rented that
I
game from
can't- I'm not
Blockbuster.
even-
I didn't like it.
I'm not going to even look anything up about it because I just want it to come
It
out.
looks
I don't
really
want to
good.
get excited too early.
Graphics look great, and like
Oh.
they're like, okay, like people have been complaining. I think they have wrongfully so. Have been saying that like, oh, they're kind of moving too far away from like do whatever you want in that game. You know how you can like assassinate a guy like
Yeah.
so many different ways. They claim this one looks more linear, but it's not. And
How can they tell?
I don't know, just from the trailers. But they're like the one trailer they keep showing is like in this museum. You have to go. You're in there for some reason. I don't know. But
There's
there's one.
some artifacts. Here's in the museum.
Yeah, you're just in the museum after night with security guards there. And they have all these cool graphical effects where you can kind of like, you know how you have the sense, kind of. He's like the ultimate assassin, so you can like sense things. So they kind of like show off like little trails of where people are probably going to go.
Mm.
But they showed in like one, he like takes a guy hostage and like everyone's pointing guns at him and they're like, oh, and he has this guy hostage and he's like, don't shoot. And then the other way he just does it completely stealthy.
I mean, that was some of the most fun that you could. That's why I played it so many times, because you could do it so many different ways. Like I did it my own way, and then I did it Rambo style,
Yeah.
and then I did it like as stealthily as I could.
It's going to be good. It's looking really, really polished.
That game was too fun.
Metal Gear Solid Rising, supposedly.
You already had this
We have this
conversation.
conversation. Doom 4 is rumored.
Don't care.
Diablo 3
I would play Diablo 3.
Yeah, I know I'm scared to get into it. Shane,
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, should I get into it?
No,
No.
Why?
I feel like that's a game that would take over your life.
don't do it, Shane.
Diablo?
Don't do it,
It's
Shane.
like a loot game.
Loot? Google this too. What? You said loot?
You know, like Borderlands where you like...
Oh, where you loot things.
Yeah.
So that's why I love that.
The big thing about this Diablo is that...
Well, wait, hold on. You go around, find things in chests and bags, and that's my favorite.
This game, the original
Oh,
Diablo,
no.
invented this.
Have
And it's
you
by
not-
Blizzard, which are like StarCraft, Warcraft people.
Oh, no. Why have I never played these?
How have you not played any MMO ever?
I don't know, Andy.
That's what all Warcraft is.
This isn't an
Just
MMO.
getting better loot.
I don't like Warcraft.
The big thing about this, though, is that, okay, it's also rumor, it's still not confirmed coming to consoles, but they have, Blizzard says they're having people research console development.
I don't wonder about that.
Anyways, the big thing,
Well, I have a Mac, so I can't play.
get on that PC, boy.
I will.
Okay. The big thing about Diablo 3, you know how you have auction houses? Where you can,
Whoa. I want to play this game.
have you never played an MMO?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Diablo's an MMO?
No, I'm
It's just
all
like
these
this
things
is
that
the
you're all
MMO.
excited about. If you played Warcraft, you would think
I
it's
tried
the
to play
coolest thing
Warcraft, and I
ever.
think it's really dumb. You're like big cartoon monster running around in the cartoon jungle. That's stupid.
I agree. But, okay, you have auction houses, and the big thing about Diablo 3 is you can sell for real money. You can actually, in theory, make money playing this game. Blizzard-
Like the stupid Second Life thing.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
kind of.
good.
And Blizzard
But wait,
takes a cut of each transaction.
So I have a question. If it's not an MMO, how does that work? Who do you auction with? Is it an MMO or not, Diablo?
I don't know. I don't.
It's not. It's
So-
just
so-
built in. It has an online community.
Yeah.
So you auction with other people?
I don't think you run around with other people.
No, but you still but you can auction with them.
Yeah,
real
you
people.
can sell me your sword.
So if you
for
find,
$5.
yeah, it's in theory, Shane, if you're playing that game, you just get the 0.0001% chance that you find that epic sword, you can sell it and make some money, boy.
Okay, I will look into it.
Alright? There's, the big one, Halo 4.
You can't say because the moment it comes out, we're all going to buy it and play multiplayer. Don't even pretend that we're not.
You will, but
It's just,
I don't know.
they've shown nothing of
I'm
that
over
game.
Halo.
They've shown nothing of the game.
Yeah, but then when a new one comes out and everybody's playing online again, you'll just be like, oh, okay, and then it happens, and then it's fun.
The developers trying to claim that they're doing new things, but we know nothing. We've seen one trailer and it was just how it was him
Is it
waking.
before or after?
It's right after Halo 3, where he's
Did he get launched into space?
yeah, and he wakes up
Oh.
eventually after years upon years because they're crashing onto
It could be cool. I didn't play the main story for Reach or ODST.
Oh, both
No one
those
did,
are
no
the
one
best
did.
campaigns.
I didn't
Reach
play-
the best?
Reach campaign is the best Halo campaign.
I was
I didn't play that.
playing the third or fourth level, and I was like, I've done this 100,000
Oh,
times.
no, Reach was great, campaign-wise.
There was nothing else that. Did you guys ever get the Halo CE?
The anniversary.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
What is it, $10, $15 on the marketplace right now? I would get,
Oh, no. Are you talking the HD remake?
yeah.
I don't know if it is.
It's not a full game price.
I know it released for $40.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's cheap. If it's under $20, we should get it and play through the storyline again.
They really
The
redid
first-
all those graphics.
Yeah.
Well.
That'd be fun.
That looks like a modern game. And you can press the button and it'll switch in between the old school and the new.
Huh. Yeah, if it's under $20, let's get it and play through the multiplayer or the co-op.
Okay.
Alright.
Remember that last level, Halo 1? I loved it.
I don't remember.
It was stressful.
Yeah, or Warthog.
Yeah.
That was not Halo 1. That was Halo 2.
Halo 1.
Where that thing was falling down?
Halo 1.
Halo 3.
Halo 3 had one
all
where you were
of them-
driving on
yeah,
a
all,
big thing.
I forget the ending of Halo 2, but Halo 3, you
I
got
remember
driving
too.
one too.
What happened at the end of 2?
Finish the fight.
I have no idea.
Cliffhanger. Everyone hated it.
I don't know.
It ends with Master Chief going, they're like, where are you going? He's going, I'm going to finish the fight. That's
I
it.
don't remember. About Halo 2, the most fun Halo memory I have is that Halo 2 big map where they're building the building in the middle of it. It's a big team battle map. It was kind of in a city. There was a big half-built building in the middle.
Headlong?
Maybe. So fun. I had my most fun Halo memories there.
What?
It might be Headlong. I don't know.
I
I've had conversations where people are like, I like the Halo 2 map with the stairs. And I go, well, come on.
The
I like
big.
the Halo 2 map in the cave.
I know exactly what you're talking about, though. The one in the
Big one in the
cave.
cave.
The big team battle map in the cave.
And I would
You can
always,
shoot the
I would always
things
slide
down
the
from
thing
the
up
top
to the top, and I would sit on the top
and snipe.
and snipe.
Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. I don't know what it's called.
I didn't play Big Team Battle on that. That's for pussies.
I love big team battle.
And then, lastly, 2013 release, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six: The Patriots.
Yeah, we'll see when it gets
Did you
closer.
watch that trailer?
The actual trailer or the concept trailer?
They both
Because they were
these two.
yeah, there was one. It leaked. There was a concept trailer that
Yeah.
leaked, and it looked super cool. But the guy was like, "Listen, this is a concept
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited."
Yeah. I don't know.
But the concept one was it looked really cool at the beginning, and then they released a different one that was similar but not the same.
It was still on the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I love those games. You know Rainbow Six, right?
Rainbow Six Vegas, I played that one.
Good. I loved Rainbow Six 3 for PS2. That was anyways, this one they're really trying to emphasize, as every game nowadays seems to claim, but never really does. They're really emphasizing decisions in
David
real.
invented that.
Yes. God. No, it's not good enough. But for example, there's a scene where there is a guy on a bridge, bomb strapped to him, like he's just a victim in the situation. He had a terrorist attach a bomb to him,
Okay.
and their example was, I think you can try and defuse it,
Yeah.
but you can just kick him off the bridge because you have to save everyone on the bridge.
Uh-huh.
So you sacrifice this one guy and kick him into the water.
I would just do that.
I know you would.
You wouldn't try and save him?
But you try to save him and you fail, everyone dies.
Don't fail.
Oh, boo-boo-boo.
All right, on that
Fail.
note, what are your guys' thoughts on HD collections and remakes? Now let me
There's
go.
a difference.
Let
What?
me go into
Can you
it.
tell me what this means?
Okay. Lately, there's this new trend, Shane.
The golden eye.
That's different. Well, just
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
partner. All right. Sony, more than Microsoft, and not really Sony, but PlayStation franchises, have been doing this kind of double dip called HD collections,
Okay.
where, for example, they'll take Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
They took Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Peace Walkers, PSP, put them in one package, kind of change, update little things, nothing major.
Okay.
One big package, release it. All good and fine, I guess. But then you also have a Jack and Daxter one coming out. They released the Sly Cooper one. Eco and Shadow of the Colossus HD collection. There's a
Probably
Devil
one
May
in a
Cry
second.
collection coming out. There's a Zone of the Enders collection coming out.
Okay. Is this a bad thing?
Well, that's the question.
I think it's fine.
Imagine if you...
Same reason that you go buy James Bond box set DVDs.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's right.
The thing is just that,
I know.
It's imagine you love Jack and Daxter, but you played him a long time ago and you kind of played him out of order and you didn't have one or something.
Yeah.
You just, for the price of a new game, you get all of them, you play them all over again. If somehow there was a Zelda HD remake that came out for Xbox or something, who wouldn't buy it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's just at the same time, it's for example, I don't know, let's just say Metal Gear for placeholder, but people are why the hell are they releasing old games again when they should be working on a new thing?
Well,
Was it the same?
both.
Yeah, is it the same company that's doing the?
Yeah.
But how long does it take for them to re-release the old ones? 2
It
seconds.
doesn't bother me that much. Think about how fun those games are, and they were awesome when you played them. But if you had never played Metal Gear and you wanted to play it, you would have a hard time playing the first one because you wouldn't like how it looked.
I want a Mass Effect HD collection.
You don't need a Mass Effect.
It's in HD.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's the other side of this, is then you also have, those are full box collections.
Okay.
Okay, so,
I'm okay with that. I appreciate because there's the God of War one. I would have done the God of War one if it was out when I replayed them. I would have rather have done that than bought the old games. Not that they're bad, but if I'm going to replay them again, I'd like them to look better.
yeah.
Plus, there was the PSP one, on which I didn't beat on PSP.
Talking which game?
God of War.
Oh, okay.
PSP one they put on PlayStation 3.
Yeah. So they have all these collections. Then they also have. We've seen with.
Well, I have a question. Why is this even a bad thing? Like, what? Why are
Like
people
Chris
complaining
said,
about it?
Like, because it's just taking
feel
resources
like-
and time from the companies instead of making a
And
new
it's- they
game.
But
feel
how
like it's
much
just like-
resources? Not very much.
Well, it's not like a DVD where it's like you can just get like a couple guys to like
Well, yeah, but
package it.
whatever.
Now you also have full remakes where you have like the GoldenEye Reloaded.
I don't like that.
recently
I want
seen.
that.
And
No.
we've seen the Halo Anniversary Edition where they really take the old game. Like the story's kind of essentially the same. The layout's essentially the same, but completely new engine, completely new graphics.
I thought the Halo one wasn't it was more of an HD thing than a remake.
They put it. They took the original code, like gameplay code, everything.
But they didn't like change the level or the stories or anything.
No. But I was referencing more GoldenEye.
They
Oh.
changed the level of stories in that?
They
Yeah.
changed little things. Like what in GoldenEye? What when you jump off the bridge?
You
What
bungee
You
jump.
bungee jump.
you
off
bungee
the
jump?
bridge.
This one's different. I think
Yeah,
you
see, that's
parachute.
That's the iconic GoldenEye scene.
The thing is, though, people say like I would prefer this over
It's not a
just the
bridge, it's a
HD
dam.
remake.
It is a damn.
Yeah, my bad.
You would prefer that to an HD remake?
Yeah, because this is completely. At least it's like I've always had the GoldenEye experience. I know every.
See, I would rather have an HD remake or an HD like fix up than a full fledged remake. Like for the Halo one, that's cool. Like if I just want to go back and play Halo, like I'm not going to buy that. I wouldn't pay full price for it for a remake of Halo. But if I'm going to go back and play Halo, I'd love to have a fancier, updated engine and better graphics and stuff. Just feels like you're playing it 10 years ago or whatever it is.
True.
It's nice. And then there was that other GoldenEye. There was like 6 GoldenEye games now, and they're all terrible.
Well, I mean, they had like GoldenEye Double Agent. That was PS2, where everyone was kind of stoked. And then the GoldenEye Wii, and then
If you're gonna take
the
the
GoldenEye
resources,
Reloaded, which is like that's the HD version of the Wii one, but it looks a lot better than the Wii one.
if you're gonna take the resources to put out something that's already been put out the same thing. Just make it look nicer. Don't remake something. Like it's the same thing. I don't know. I'd rather watch a movie that's been updated if they could update like the quality rather than a remake of the movie.
Well, also the fact that the GoldenEye is based on the movie is weird that they changed it because
It's
like a
not
movie.
major changes.
Oh.
I
It's
would
just like, well, the thing is, like, obviously, like, I mean, you're Daniel Craig, not Pierce Brosnan.
You are?
See?
They don't. Well, they have to.
Yeah, that's the license.
It's the
guess.
licensing thing. They don't own it, so it's like they'd prefer to put Daniel Craig and have the modern Bond instead of placeholder face.
I mean,
Okay.
whatever.
But- They yeah. I mean, I guess it goes both ways. It's one of those things where though it's like
Do you sound like Daniel Craig is his voice?
But
I don't know. If not, it's like a guy that sounds
Yeah.
just like him.
it's like I would not pay full price for a remake of anything. Really. I mean,
Full price.
Yeah, I would pay full price if there were like 4 games, 3 games in
Well,
it.
that's the thing. Like, this is full price
Yeah, for just the same game that you played 15 years ago, except different.
with online multiplayer, and it's on the Call of Duty engine.
Don't care. I would rather play it for Nintendo 64.
All right.
With big head and paintball mode.
No paintball. Come on. No big head.
And Odd Job.
No odd job.
Jaws.
Jaws.
None of those.
James Bond.
I was always the old woman. It was like Civilian 2 or something.
Well, yeah, you would pick the character that was most likely.
Yes.
Hello. All right. Next topic.
The RPG 90. That was my gun of choice.
RPG.
RPC 90? RPC 90.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Next topic. Let's talk quickly about prestige modes. I only bring this up because
What is that?
hold your horses.
That's when you're really good at something.
No, it's this thing I personally can't. Let's go on a little Chris rant real quick. Chris rant. Halo 2 comes out. Really the first game to bring leveling systems to multiplayer when we're talking shooters. You know, you level up.
Yes.
Okay? And I loved it because you could Lose levels.
Yeah.
It was great. Halo 3 expands on that. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare comes out. Screws everything up. Now, everyone's a winner, as long as you play. You get more points, obviously, if you win and do well, but even if you're crap, you get points, and you can't lose points. So essentially, the ratings mean nothing. Okay? If you're in Halo 3, if you're level 48, like some people you may know, wink.
I was level, 12.
Brilliant. So, that means something. You had to work to get that, and you could lose that. Whereas Call of Duty, you just go up. Now, Prestige mode, Shane, which is even worse, this is the cherry on the top, is, let's say you get to level 60, this is introduced in Call of Duty 4, you get to level 60,
Okay. Okay, you get to level 60.
yeah, stop, Andy, what are you doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna you know what, whatever the viewers are
Go.
thinking right now is probably way worse than what's going on.
Oh.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. You get to level 60, okay, so you essentially got top level,
Okay.
you can press a button, start over again. But you get a little, thing next to it.
Your emblem looks nicer. You get a nicer emblem.
Oh, just do the whole entire thing over again.
You lose all your upgrades, all of it.
Do it all over again.
But you have a nicer emblem.
Who cares?
It's just the developer, instantly, literally can add a couple lines of code, couple little new assets, and literally, because these idiots that will just replay the same thing over and over, tenfold the playtime.
Well, the prestige on the new one, you can buy with actual money. You can buy stuff. You sign up. I don't know. It's
I didn't look into it.
It's dumb. I got to the top level and I just left.
Yeah, so I bring this up specifically because now Call of Duty, I think.
But
that's
aren't those games you're not even when you're matched with people? It's all it's not with people of your levels. Is it
No.
anybody?
It's
I don't think it tries to keep you in there, but it can be anywhere from level 20 to 70. It doesn't really matter. And
so what happens if but people who restart this says they're level 2, but they're actually really 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 good?
yes,
they're technically 62.
And then they run around and they kill you through the wall and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These ratings mean nothing. Now, I like what Halo 3 did, where you had a little you had your base ranking, so the number. And you can lose that number. You can get all the way up to 50, and then you can just start sucking, let's say, and you can go all the way back down.
Well, I like it because it's always competitive.
Yeah, and you have it's. I like that. But then they also had
run around and just die every 2 seconds.
Yeah, they also had a little extra thing that was it would keep adding. So you would have Brigadier, General, and that was just based on playtime. Mm-hmm. So I could see oh, that guy's played a shit ton and he's level 30. Okay? So he's pretty good, whatever. Or it's that guy's already level 40, he hasn't even played that much. You know what I mean? That's the Call of Duty things mean nothing. But I bring this up specifically because Call of Duty, we like to bash it because of it's Call of Duty. You bash it. It's stupid. Now, Gears of War, very, very respected franchise, has now added a prestige mode where once you dun, 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 you get to level 100, you can now
And
prestige.
just got so freaked out when I did that. He got scared. He thought something was going to
I don't know what
happen.
you're doing.
You can now prestige once you get to level 100, and it adds as you go. Each time you prestige, you get a bronze medal thing, a red, a green, and then finally a gold.
So your emblem looks
So
cooler.
that leads to either 400 or 500 levels total.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care.
It pisses me off.
It's dumb.
That's what I'm saying. If someone comes up to me and goes, I'm level 60 prestige 10 times. One, you've wasted a bunch of time, and two, it means absolutely nothing to your rank. You could be the worst player ever. You just sat the longest on your couch.
Yeah, because same thing for Modern Warfare. I have less than a day played. I'm already at the very the top level.
Really?
Yeah, I have 18 or 20
It just
hours.
it makes me, and that's what I'm pissed was Halo Reach backtracked on that. They tried to add the arena mode that would it didn't work in my opinion. But they just went with experience where you can't lose levels. And I don't play it. I would prefer, I don't play it anymore. Because why am I playing this?
I agree.
At the end of the day, I'm better than most of these people playing, but their ranks, way higher.
I mean, at least in Halo Reach, it's not Their guns are better. That's the worst thing about Modern
Yeah,
Warfare.
that's
is
true.
The moment you start, you're shitty until like you get 100 kills.
That is true.
Because you start with shitty guns, and the guy who's 15, 20, 30 levels above you, his
And you
gun's
run
like
around,
5 times better than
You're
you.
getting killed every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I hate that
it's
game.
the worst when you start.
So we all hate it.
Yes.
There you go.
I won't proceed.
Come on, step your game up. Don't copy Call of Duty, folks. Come on,
Yeah.
developers.
Yeah, we know all you developers are listening.
Yeah, grow some. We know who you are. Alright, last topic, real quickly. DLC, good or bad? Let me give you the court argument.
Court?
Let me give you the two sides, the debate.
Okay.
Okay. We all know what DLC is,
Downloadable content. I knew that one.
Okay, so
Downloadable.
obviously, from the good side, everyone's like, oh yay! It's just a game I love, there's more content to it. You know, I have to pay a premium for this content, but at the same time, it's just more content. Good thing.
Yes.
Okay? Bad side.
Yes.
In a perfect world, that's how it would work.
It's not how it
A
works.
developer would finish the game, let's say Battlefield 3, finish the game, okay? People buy this game a lot, they go, oh, people want more.
Oh, but they
start
make
working
it,
on it.
But they make it during, and then they release
Yes.
it. They stagger the release, and then
So, essentially,
that's brilliant marketing.
it pisses me off.
Yeah, it's the worst.
So, essentially, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all these games have all this content they can just put on the disc. And they didn't. Instead, they're going to wait a little.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it.
No,
Pisses me off.
it's the worst.
For example, games like Brink, it was a first-person shooter, not me. I played a little bit of it because it was cheap as hell on Steam. I think it was like $5. It released with like 6 maps,
Yeah.
and it was obvious they're going to release a ton, and they did, ton as they go. But that was like, it got horrible reviews because of that, because people are like, why am I, okay, I played the 6 maps.
It's bad. I mean, it's like Oblivion did it, and they were like essentially expansion packs. And didn't Fallout do it too, where it's like
Yeah.
just new expansion
Well,
packs?
that's the thing. Oblivion early on, that was one of the first console games to do DLC,
Yeah, and then it's
right.
like Battlefield now, it's like a month, 2 months later, they release Karkin,
Yeah.
and I cannot play it half the time because I'll play 2 maps and it'll kick me out because I don't have a Karkin map.
Really?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Oh, well, that's the other big thing is that blatantly, I don't know about Battlefield 3, but I know Bad Company 2 had the content on the disc.
But you couldn't access it unless you
But
paid.
you couldn't ask, so this download you would download was like 2 kilobytes, and it was just the access code that would remove the holder on your
The
disc.
worst.
So it's like, that's awful.
That's bad, kind of.
Well,
the
but
same
they're
thing as
essentially the
another
same thing.
Okay.
I mean, they just
It's just
blatantly admit it.
withholding content that should be involved with the game to sell it again later. So you're essentially not paying $60 for a game, you're paying $80 overall.
And then, yeah, they go into, for example, other games have done it, but Gears has this season pass.
Yeah, that's
And Call of
I
Duty
hate
has
season
the
pass
lead
thing.
where you purchase, get this shit, you purchase Gears of War 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to have map packs. It's a known fact, well in advance, that they're going to release DLC. You can purchase then, from the start, a year season pass.
You get everything that comes out within the year.
Yeah, but you pay another like $40, $50.
Uh-huh.
So you're paying $100 for that full game?
It's dumb.
And that's the other complaint is like back in the day you would buy GoldenEye. Everyone has the exact same experience now. Now when I haven't played back to Cartman for Battlefield 3, Andy's had a completely different game than me. Well, you don't have it either, but if he were to have it.
It's just the fact that everything's online now. They can ship an incomplete game, but they can fix it. It goes back to that thing too. It's like,
Yeah,
when
that
you
as
ship
well.
GoldenEye, if you had a problem, well, you can't do
You're
anything about it.
screwed. You're screwed.
But now when was the last time you put in a brand new game and there wasn't an update very first thing?
That's true.
No, years. Ever since that happened. Every time you put in a brand new game now, you have to do an
And
update.
that leads to them doing less quality testing.
Because they don't need to.
Yeah.
Just let everybody else do it. And then that's the whole reason the Battlefield is still as buggy as it is.
Yeah. Cheyne.
So the world's coming to an end.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Video games, back with the N64, they weren't anywhere near as popular as they are now. It's more of a business.
Well,
There you go, folks.
The
It's like Dark Souls. The developer said they weren't going to do DLC, but they finished, and a lot of people bought that game, and now it's like rumored that they might be doing it. That's good. That's how they should do it. They definitely weren't.
The companies that are doing it because they enjoy making games will do it the right way. The companies that are doing it because they want to make more money will do it the wrong way.
EA Activision.
Yeah, I mean, like Skyrim's gonna have one or two probably, but it's not like they'll be decent and worthwhile. It's not like you're gonna buy some. I don't know.
Yeah. I personally just don't like it.
The only thing is, I'm pretty sure the Saints Row one is not that great, but I still really want it.
Yeah, see, it's not.
But I get like 3 or 4 missions.
we're talking too great.
Oh, my apologies.
I don't know. That game kind of got me. I might have to shut. Hopefully, it's not too expensive.
See, that's the thing. It's just at the end of the day, it's like if you want more of a game, it's
You can get
available.
it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
At the same time,
So just don't buy. I guess just don't buy it if you don't want it.
yeah, but in the old world, we would have had it.
Yeah, I mean, when you buy
You know what I mean? We would have had it from the start.
Okay.
the NCAA's, like, you can buy upgrades to, like, your recruiting, or upgrades to your off-season.
See,
like,
that's awful.
It's the worst.
That's
So,
just...
you can play online against, a season with people online, but if somebody else wants to spend $20 more, he's going to have a better recruiting class and players
That's how
than you.
bad Company 2 was. You can just buy your kit
Yeah, it's the
instead
worst.
of unlocking as you go. What's the point of... I understand when free-to-play games do that. That's their
Yeah.
their economic system. The free-to-play games, you download the game for free, and then you can buy
That's how Lord of the Rings
better
does it.
things. A lot of MMOs go this route because they end up making more money than the monthly fee or the
Okay.
full cost.
Yes.
And that makes sense. But when you're buying a full-fledged game and they're asking you to do that, what in the world?
Yeah. Makes no sense to me.
There you go, folks. That's it.
See you next week.
We're leaving on an angry tone here,
See you
guys.
next week.
We always leave on angry tone.
All you developers, you're on watch.
You know who you are.
You're on watch.
Activision. We will come get you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Activision.
Activision. Andy.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I want to play Red Dead.
What are you talking about?
Give me a Red Dead
Okay,
2.
2009.
Okay, beep-boo, beep-boo. Yo, I want cowboys and pistols, please.
I bought
Give
all
me
that.
some
I
horses.
bought all that DLC. The zombie DLC.
Well, that makes sense. That was awesome.
totally worth it.
Yeah,
It was sweet.
that was cool.
Yeah.
And they didn't work on that in
The
the beginning.
Bigfoot thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
The saddest.
I
It
killed
was
him.
the
I
saddest.
killed him. I didn't want him
I
to
was
by
playing it
himself.
with Lauren. I was playing it with Lauren.
Did you kill him?
No, listen.
I did. He ran
got,
away all
He
by
got
himself.
really sad. He was like, just kill me. And she's like, oh my god, what do we do? I was like, well, if we leave him here, he's just all alone, he'll die, or I can just put him out of his misery. And she goes, we gotta kill him. And I pulled out my gun and I go, I can't do it. Like, I was aiming at his head and I couldn't do it. And then he just got up and it was the saddest.
I killed him.
I couldn't. I could not do it. I have never had that much, emotion. I couldn't pull a trigger and kill Bigfoot.
Isn't that weird that you had the most emotional impact you had was in Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare with zombies
And I was-
shooting a Sasquatch?
I couldn't shoot it.
I killed him.
That was the saddest thing.
What was
Picture
that?
any sad thing in any game
I remember
ever.
that. That was
That was
awesome.
the saddest.
It was more sad that he was running around all by himself, so I was like, oh, he wants to die, so I'll kill him. And I killed him.
I could not do it. He was crying on the ground. And I couldn't do it. It was so sad.
See you next week.
See you next week, folks.